Hey, what's going on, guys? Mythic Q77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 92 today for the 2002 Sharpie 500 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's get ready to rumble, as we all know and love. So after that amazing race at Michigan, we're now only 4 points back off of Ricky Rudd. We're right on his heels, and we're coming for that championship. That's literally going to be the season where we're going to be going for that title. With now 7 wins to our total. We're going to try to see if we can make it 8 at Bristol. These next few races are actually going to be a very, very strong point for us, because we won Bristol earlier this year, and we're hoping to go back-to-back there. We've also won Darlington, sort of, and we're hopefully going to try to win that one again, too. And Richmond as well. 3 great tracks, but then we got some not-so-nice tracks for us. New Hampshire and, unfortunately, Dover being not one of them. Then we got the broken Martinsville, where we know last time, like, it could either be broken for us in a good way or broken in a bad way. Then we got Charlotte, then, of course, Talladega, then Rockingham, Phoenix, Homestead, and then the dreaded Atlanta Motor Speedway, which we're trying to so desperately prepare for with all these R&D stuff coming in. Yeah, let's take a look at the shop, what we're supposed to be having anyway. I decided to use our best equipment, like our new chassis already in, our engine that we're still currently using. We're not really going to build another engine. We're not going to do anything like that. Yeah, we're having one engine also being overhauled as well. The chassis-wise, everything's kind of booked. I was considering using this chassis for this episode, but I might honestly just save that for, Richmond, because Richmond's just going to be so easy anyway. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, let's just head over to the Bristol. Hopefully, we can get ourselves another win here tonight at the Sharpie 500. It's always much better to run a Bristol race at night, don't you think? All right, back to default setup again for qualifying, because it's just, the car is ludicrously fast. I was running 14.8, 14.9s. With this, it was like probably the fastest I ever ran at Bristol, to tell you the truth. So we're gonna do our one and only qualifying lap with the default setup. Lap time is going to be it still doesn't even matter. Default setup still gives me a 51. It'll give me the pole position regardless. It's being it over Chad Little, Earnhardt, Brett Bodine, and Jimmy Spencer in the top 5. Very, very interesting. So we couldn't avoid the inevitable pole, it seems. We're gonna go load our setup back up and running. Very nice. And we're going to begin the show under the lights.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Barney, this place has been referred to as the world's fastest half-mile oval. Add 43 cars to that, and you've got a recipe for some exciting racing.
Well, that's right, Joe. The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there, and this one, you can be assured of that.
The 56 car comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position.
Being in the top 5 is a huge boost in self-confidence. I know everyone on that team is very happy with their performance this season, and rightfully so.
Rusty Wallace has had a lot of success at Bristol over the years, winning both his first and 50th races here at this track.
You know, there haven't been too many drivers over the years who could get around a short track better than Rusty. A lot of that is probably because he's not afraid to use his bumper when he has to.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is looking to maintain his top 10 average finish at the short tracks this year.
Yeah, he's been consistently fast at these tracks so far. Seems to fit his style of driving quite well. A little bumping and banging doesn't bother him one bit.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Some people decided to export their other alternate paint schemes out there. However, I'm pretty sure you also saw the big problem. Ricky Rudd is in 25th. That's not good for him in terms of seeing where I'm at on the track right now. And we know in this game how notorious Bristol can be with track position. So Let it hope so it works out well for him. We have 125 laps around here at Bristol today, and we're underway here at the Sharpie 500. Chad Little's going to have to get back down here if he wants to try to keep on to that second spot away from Earnhardt Jr. I don't know why I was letting that RPM shift all the way up there so long, but Earnhardt, wow, this car is just absolutely so good already. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Earnhardt's still keeping up a little bit with us as of right now, but this car is very quick. I don't think I'll be needing to hold up anybody until we get to the lap traffic, to tell you the truth. 14.9 right then and there. All right, so there's some bits where he's keeping up at, and others that not. So it looks like it might be just me and Earnhardt for this entire race, maybe, depending on how things go. We're still trying to lead the way here. And of course, it's all about a race to try to see. Oh my God, 15.86. I mean, Earnhardt's no slouch either. He's still keeping up, so our pace is pretty much about the same. I was really hoping for Chad Little to be blocking the way for Earnhardt, so we could just pull away like nobody's business. But it wouldn't be a race otherwise, right? It would just be a simple walk in the park. This is why I was debating whether or not I should really just, use the new chassis, but I want to play with my new toy. But yeah, Earnhardt is still on our back bumper here, and yeah, everyone else is just in the dust. 12 laps complete, and I still hear that Tasmanian Devil. That's how you know we're basically, I think Earnhardt's slightly faster than me, but otherwise, it's still anyone's race between the two of us. It all depends on who gets around this lap traffic a little bit better than one another, because I can already see them up ahead. We're just like matching lap times, lap in and lap out. He's gaining on me in some parts of the corner, and otherwise I'm just pulling away from some of the corners anyway. Well, we let the bottom open just a little bit. We're gonna close back down the door. We know how Earnhardt is very aggressive in real life anyway, or he was in real life anyway. But we made him mess up the corner just a little bit. We were able to come back down. We almost threw the lead away. Hopefully we don't have to do that again in the future. But yeah, 15 laps in, we're just trying to catch up to that lap traffic. I don't even know who's the first one up. Is that Kenny? I'm trying to see it. It's Kenny. Kenny, my guy, what are you doing? Why are you making the 55 look pathetic? That's my number, man. What are you doing? Speaking of being pathetic, we're actually gonna have a little bit of a ding-dong scrap with Earnhardt here. He's gonna go down the apron and make absolute mincemeat of us down on the inside. So now the 3 car is in the lead, but we're gonna try to get that spot back, of course. Car's starting to feel a little bit tight. I had to make a little bit of accommodations to the setup anyway to accommodate the extra points of engine and chassis. I think I might have missed the mark, but it's just either that or it's just Earnhardt still pulling away. Like, I'm still having a lot faster lap times compared to the last time I at Bristol race. It's just now I have competition now. All right, we've caught Earnhardt and Kenny Wallace. We have the short track problem is we have a little bit of a scrap there with Earnhardt. I was trying to move him out of the way a little bit, but I kind of missed my mark a little bit. It's all about who's going to get around this lap traffic a little bit better. The AI always have a hard time getting around the lap traffic. I was hoping to be in the lead at this point, but I kind of messed up a little bit. But he left the inside open. He was trying to go around Kenny on the outside, but we're actually going to use him as a pit. We give a little bit of a nudge there, Earnhardt style, as we give a high five to our teammate Kenny Wallace for getting in Earnhardt's way. And now we're back in the lead. And now we're ready to make some more cars lap down. Now Earnhardt has to get around the same traffic that I'm about to go through as well. This is where I can start pulling away from the AI completely, and that's how we know from the previous Bristol race. That's how it kind of worked. Yeah, remember when I said that the AI have a hard time getting around one another? Chad Little's in third, and he is on the back bumper of Earnhardt Sr. right now. To give Stacy Compton a bit of a get the hell out of my way. Yeah, I'm just watching this battle right now between the 3 and the 97. They are close to one another. Chad Little could be potentially going up for a runner-up finish right now if he can just somehow get around Earnhardt. But Earnhardt needs to get around this traffic. Meanwhile, we're just picking them off one at a time. Not exactly what you want to see at all. Even if you're a Ricky Rudwright fan right now, you don't want to see this happen. You definitely don't want to see this guy completely just picking everybody off one car at a time. And we're starting to lap some even faster guys. Like I see Jeff Burton back up there. We got Mark Martin ready to be put a lap down as well. Somehow LePage is ahead of all this, and We're about halfway on gas, but it's really that's really not that big of a deal about right now. As we give Bill Elliott a bit of a nudge, we check for damage. No damage there. Blaney, young Dave Blaney, please do not do anything like that. Yeah, 35 laps in. I don't think I see anybody on the leaderboard anymore. Nope, Earnhardt's still there, so it's within 3 seconds anyway. We're still picking them off. Remember, they have to go through all this traffic like I'm doing right now. Ooh, major stuff that just happened right there behind us. Ed Barrier in the 90 and the 99 of Jeff Burton have gotten together. That just stacked up the entire line, and well, we're cruising now. Literally, I don't think anything can really stop us unless a horribly timed caution. So I think at this point, we're actually going to go as long as we possibly can before we come down pit road, to tell you the truth. Hopefully to avoid like any cautions that may or may not occur on pit road. As you can see, I have a little bit of right front damage after trying to give some people out of my way, so we're going to have to repair that. And I think it's also making the car a little bit tighter, so I'm going to go try to make this thing negative 3.5 on the wedge as well. That's the game plan here anyway. We have a little bit of clean air in front of us, though. We actually have a little bit of breathing room, so we can just put even more distance now to Earnhardt and Chad Little. Yeah, the Giga Chad is in third, believe it or not. He's either in third or fourth, as of right now, because, it's been some time on the pause menu. So let's see. Yep, the Giga Chad is third, and Joe Nemechek is in fourth. At least one of our teammates is actually being competent. Oh, look at this huge train of cars I just happened to catch up to. Oh my goodness, and guess who's up there? Ricky Rudd. Ricky Rudd fans, just look away. Just look away. Because you don't want to see the 56 car coming back up as pit cycle begins. Johnny Benson and Scary Terry are the first ones to come on in. We're planning on going as absolutely as long as possible, just in case of a caution that does come out and ruin our race. Because we're probably not going to get any other caution besides that. Maybe even a, whatchamacallit, because sometimes they get a little bit crazy when people are coming in and out. So we're actually going to have to be a little bit patient there, as we saw Jimmy Spencer just go down pit road. I kind of want to get moving, though, a little bit, too. Even though we have a 6-second gap, I have to be, a little bit patient, though. Still a little bit patient trying to get around through all here. We have a huge lead at this point. I don't even know where second place is. More and more people are coming down pit road. I've heard leaders come down pit road. That's the sign of us that need to come on down pit road too soon as well. We see pit road is absolutely getting busy down there. I think I just saw Earnhardt in there. I'm not so sure. He's running a red car this week, so that's how I know. There's the Giga Chad Little. Now in this Bristol, you don't have to go from turn 2 all the way to turn 1 to being the exit. You can just go wherever you want. Oh, I wanted to get ahead of Scott Pruitt, but I'm just gonna let him go. Yeah, I plan to stay as long as possible. I don't know when. Oh, thank goodness I let off there. Thank goodness I let off there for the rest of the field. So now we just try to run a little bit as well. Okay, I just washed up the racetrack there. That's how you know we kind of need I need to take a half a wedge out of the car anyway. It'll help us out a little bit. Yeah, I plan to go as long as humanly possible. So that way, in case of a caution does come out, we'll be good. We're gonna have to come down pit road regardless, and I think about 2 or 3 laps from now. I hear a lot of crunching. That's how you know I'm just being worried about it. All right, I'm deciding to come on this lap, coming in this lap. We're actually gonna hold on a second. We're actually gonna do it like this. Make sure everything's all the same, so I don't because I know how much time you get. You don't get a lot of time to make any changes. See, just like that. Earnhardt's 2 laps down. We're gonna need a good stop here. Come on, guys. We have a good lead. Let's keep on it. All right, that was good. We've lost the lead, but that is good. We'll be able to get back up there to see who the actual leader is, as we're getting a little bit squirrely coming out of the pits, and we're actually gonna just jump ahead of Ricky Rudd. We basically put him a lap down. I mean, who's the leader of the race still? It's Brett Bodine. Brett Bodine has yet to make his actual stop of the race, so he's still out there for how much longer? I guess he's trying to hope for a caution to come out. I mean, he's gonna have to come in at some point. But right now, we have basically I don't even know what the gap is between us and Earnhardt. Not on the radar at all either. So we'll have to see. Like, where is he at? I mean, Carl Long's 5th for crying out loud. He's a lap down, so we must have gotten like a huge thing on him on the track anyway. I can't even tell like who's where, to tell you the truth, because I don't think the pit cycle's even finished. All right, Brett Bodine is finally making a stop, so that means we're going to absolutely take the lead on him, as we're just continuing to just move people right along. We have officially now continued to take the lead back away again, and we're just continuing the belt to ass whooping here at Bristol Motor Speedway. This isn't even a race. This is just a straight up ass whooping. Oh my goodness. Is this how this championship finale is going to turn into? Probably not, because it's Atlanta, but still. Like, this is ludicrous. This shouldn't be like Richmond, to tell you the truth, but it is. I feel like Richmond's going to be the same way, to tell you the truth. But the way how that race, all those races are just pan out. Just out of curiosity, like, how far back is Dale Earnhardt? Oh, he's still like about 6 seconds back. Almost 7. So he's actually gained a little bit of time on me on the pit road. All due because I stayed on much older tires, and he probably might have had a little bit of clean air, but you know, eventually he's gonna have to catch back up to like some other people too. Well, there's our previous runner-up finish at Bristol. We got Ken Schrader right here as well. Not having as much luck as compared to he had in the spring, it seems. I'm not sure if he missed the setup during qualifying, but he's having a hard time getting around Bobby Hamilton, so he's gonna have to move it before I move it for him. I mean, we're still performing the belt to ass, and there's plenty of like clean air up ahead as well. So if you wonder why I'm not talking as much, as you know, what is there really to talk about, really? Lap number Kachow, number 95. We just nudged John Andretti out of the way. I just want to show you something. Chad Little's in 5th, and he's right in front of me. And there's 5th, 4th, and 3rd, because 4th is Jimmy Johnson, 3rd is Jeff Gordon. Another great run for Jimmy Johnson, by the way, in the 66 car. He's making that Haas Carter 866 just absolutely work. As we're just trying to get Stacey Compton to get moving here. I believe he was a former winner at Bristol. This was his only race for a DNF, and it just gave him the win. Give him a little bit of a hello tap, but to him anyway. Jimmy Johnson's right in front of us in the 66, and Jeff Gordon is 3rd. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd be lapping Jeff Gordon like this, but then again, we kind of put a belt to ass woman at Richmond earlier in the year. I'm expecting to do the same as we kind of locked bumpers between me and Johnson there for a second. Ooh, a little bit of a squeamish there, getting a little bit of having a hard time going through all of this, trying to settle like what's what here, it seems, at this racetrack. So yeah, Chad Little is 5th and now officially a lap down. Jimmy Johnson's now going to officially be a lap down as well. Jeff Gordon's up next. He can't seem to get around Elliott Sadler or Kevin LePage. We just say, get out of my way, please. Thank you very much. Yep. And that's it. That is exactly it. We just have to find Earnhardt, and I think that's him up there. There he is. There's Dale Earnhardt Sr. in that number 3 Tasmanian Devil car. We're the one hunting the Tasmanian Devil down to put him a lap down. He can't get around the lap traffic. None of the AI could. Not so easily, that is. But we're now just no cars between him and I. And there's Robert Presley as well. He's probably going to go himself another lap down. It looks like we're down on the inside of Earnhardt, trying to put him a lap down. He goes into the wall, and we lap. That's it. We lap the field. I think for the 2nd time this season. The first time was earlier in Richmond, where we just straight up belt to ass whip the field. Again, lap the field. The last time anyone has ever done that was Jeff Bodine back in like I think it was 94. He just straight up completely whipped the field. We've done it twice this year. We've done it twice, and it's both at Richmond and now here at Bristol. Belt to ass. That's all I really have to say about this race. Is just straight up belt to ass. 3 laps to go in the race, and I mean, there really wasn't anything to really talk about, to tell you the truth. It's just continuation of the straight up belt to ass for the 2nd season. Sorry, for the 2nd race this season. Probably going to be 3rd because Richmond's coming up. in 2 races. Southern 500's coming up next. We're hoping to win that one too. But we're probably gonna have a Jeff Gordon-like season when it comes to like having the amount of wins like in the modern era. The goal is 13. That is honestly not impossible as of right now. We got 1 lap to go of the race. I mean, what else is there to say? Seriously, what else is there to say? We're gonna put Scott Pruitt out of his misery, and let's just say it wasn't even a win. It's a straight up massacre at Bristol. Belt to ass. Whipped. And nay-nayed. That's what that was all about there. Straight up ass whooping. We sweep Bristol. I never thought I'd say today we would sweep Bristol. I don't think we ever swept Bristol in our Thunder 04 playthrough, so definitely we got something going over compared to the other playthrough that we have anyway. So this team, man, this unstoppable car at Bristol that we have here. We're 4 for 4 on short tracks this year. We've won all 4 short track events so far this year if you take a Polish victory lap. All 4 short tracks we've won so far. We got 2 more to go. Can we do a short track sweep of all things as well? That would be insane to see.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
And the 56 car was out in front for most of the race.
Doesn't get much better than that. He led the most laps, and more importantly, he led the last lap, which gives him the victory.
Well, it was a great night of racing, and until the next time, this is MRN Radio and EA Sports. Good night.
Straight up, belt to ass. For the 2nd week in a row, we get to go to victory lane, but this time, it was a cakewalk. We sweep Bristol. Bristol's always a fun track, but it's even more special when you win it at night. Such a prestigious event, the Bristol night race. Not the day race, but the night race is just so prestigious. I don't know what makes it so prestigious, but it's just a fantastic event. It makes you wish both races would be at night, but it wouldn't be as special now, would it? Ah, yes. Give me that trophy. We'll put that with the others. For the 8th time this season, we get to sing Ode to Joy, and look at this. Look at this majestic beauty. Everyone a lap down, especially in the top 10. As we can see in the top 10 results, we have ourselves and Earnhardt. I figured as much. He would finish 2nd. Jeff Gordon finishes 3rd. Jimmy Johnson finishes 4th. Chad Little, still a great run, 5th place. And Schrader, I didn't even know Schrader was for 6th place. Well, kudos to him, I suppose. Skinner 7th, Labonte 8th. Both Labonis actually finished 8th and 9th. Bobby 8th and Terry 9th, respectively. And Ricky Rudd clawed his way from the middle of the pack to finishing in 10th. He's not done. He's not out of this fight, he's saying. He's not out of it. Yeah, he started 25th and got to 10th. So he gained 15 spots out of all that. Incredible. Steve Park actually gained 20. This goes to show that, you know, there's a lot of grit with a lot of people in this game. I'll tell you that much. As we take a look through the rest of the field, we have some people, I guess, DNF'd in the race. We have Ward Burton and Rick Mast, I guess, earlier in the race as well. In margin of victory, 1 lap. Just wow, bam. Yes, we go to the Darlington now. This time with the point lead for the first time this season. I believe is the first time this season we get the point lead. And we have a 47-point cushion. Earnhardt is still here with 94 points back. Now everyone else is going to have a long way to go. Jimmy Johnson is now 7th in points, by the way. He's having a heck of a run. That is his 6th top 5 of the year with 3 poles and 13 top 10s. He is in store for becoming a race winner. I hope he wins the race before the season's all over for that Haas Carter team. It's just been absolutely consistent this entire year. It's incredible. Yeah, 8 wins of the year. That's just how powerful we've been. Oh boy, and I think we also got to take a look at the shop as well on the R&D. We got 1 more race before our engine power upgrade that is crucially needed for the later part of this second stint of the season. But anyway, 11 races to go. It's all about who's going to win it now. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you at the next one in the Southern 500. See you guys next time.